I agree. The other one's more fun, but it's not as bad as the Legends cube. That was just like unplayably bad, and they like halfway through they had to like quit it and turn it back to regular cube because like they were like no one was doing it. But I would have preferred to have the regular cube. Like there's enough cards in here that are just bad, you know, and I think that's not great cube design when there's just like really bad cards, you know. But there's some like powerful decks. It's funny how I keep ending like playing red white. Like red white is a color combo I never play in the Legacy cube, so I was not inclined to go for it. I was much more wanting to do like green stuff. But I think I value Planeswalkers pretty highly, and a lot of the good Planeswalkers are in red now.
Mm-hmm.
There's one version of Chandra that's fantastic. She's sort of like Jace the Mind Sculptor in that she has like 4 abilities. She costs 4. She has 4 abilities. I've like won just from having her. You know, way better than the Chandra 4/4 that we had, where it was like +1 to paying 0 to play a card.
Yeah, she's quite average. I don't think she's that
great.
great.
She's not that great.
I mean, she's great against certain things, right? Like elves, for example.
Yeah. No, this other one is really good. She can either +1 to give 2 red mana, or to do the exile a card thing, and that's a plus. Okay. So what do we have?
Skin Render.
There's Vamp Tutor. There's this guy who's just really good. I know he's red again, but he's really good. Eternal Witness is okay. Kinko's Command. I think it's Kumano. Let me at least reserve something. So, I don't like this. Counter spell.
Wait, counter target spell to target. Oh, so it's not spells that they play.
This is the only card
nice.
that matches in power is Vamp Tutor.
That's a
but
one.
I don't like black as a color in here. Just find black is bad.
Well, there you go. So now you're confined to 4 colors.
Yeah, I mean, I'll splash it, and it is a splashable card, but this is so dominating. I just think this is a really dominating card.
Well, I mean, given how you value the cube in terms of mid-range creatures, and
yeah, I think maybe it's just red and white have the best mid-range creatures.
Exactly.
Yeah. But okay, not unhappy with that. Elephant Guide's okay. Thwarts. Grim Lavamancer is very good. Faith Fetters is good.
There's always Ulamog. Cheat him into play.
Yeah. There's also the Goggles. That's but can be a little bit of a trap. I think Lavamancer is just very strong. Here we are back in red, but
not a huge Lavamancer fan, but yeah.
Yeah, Ulamog. I mean, you basically have to have like.
Yeah, you have to
something.
cheat him into play.
And
for
he's
sure.
not. The cheat things are much more fragile. You know, you can do it like our opponent did.
Yeah, I
but
agree.
It's harder.
I agree.
I'll just take Lavamancer.
He even won after we stole his big.
I know.
He just cheated more things.
Well, there's Burst Lightning. Is good. There's also this like murderous red cap guy who he's all right.
He's a 4. Yeah.
I think Burst Lightning's better. Here's our favorite Archangel of Ties.
I really do like that Archangel.
Yeah,
His Journey to Nowhere.
Yeah, I was actually considering Journey. Are we going back to red white? But let's do the burst just to stay on color.
Okay. I mean.
So far, these are all cards that would be like playable in the Legacy cube. I think.
Sure. I think when we were picking Bitter Blossom, you were like, "Oh, I don't like playing black," and so you were looking for reasons to go off color.
Well, no. Once we picked Bitter Blossom, I was ready for black, but all the black cards were bad. Right? It was like Skeleton for 2, where if he dies, you spend 2 and he comes back.
Yeah, that's
just not good, right? And
it's obviously terrible.
Was there there weren't like great? There was one. There was Shouldred. Shouldred was good.
Shouldred was good. Yeah, I'm not.
But
I mean,
other
I don't
than
know
Shouldred, I just
Lightning.
didn't see a good black card.
Yeah, I don't know if Burst Lightning was that great. But anyway,
No, this guy is interesting, but he's 8. You know.
Yeah.
I
The
expect
funny
his
thing is,
more.
we were talking about how hard it is to get to 6 mana, and our opponent got to 6 mana like
I
3
know, I
times. Like, what the deal? What the deal?
I think Wasteland is good.
Yeah, I do like
Tag
Wasteland. Do they
Knot's
still have
not
that
good.
combo with the return?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's just like, you know.
So he's less good.
Yeah, he's less good. There's Goblin Slide is all right too if you play
I like-
non-creatures.
Oh.
But he's not as good as that other
Yeah,
Goblin
that's
one.
true. Yeah.
Let me just reserve something so we don't run out.
Yeah, Snake Form.
I
Yeah,
don't think
I
any
don't
of these
like-
other cards are good enough.
Yeah, I don't think
So
so.
I think it's Wasteland or Tagnarth.
I don't know what Tagnarth does.
He's like he's sort of like Kumano.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah, let's take it.
Greater Gargadon.
Greater Gargadon can be alright.
So he'd be good with like that tokens.
Yeah,
deck
he's
that we
alright with
had.
tokens. Otherwise, there's this, which is.
I did
you know,
not like that. I mean, we drew that
It's-
a lot. I wasn't too impressed by it.
Yeah, he's not super impressive.
But I don't know.
Just, I'm not sure Gargadon is.
I don't think he
he's
fits
at
with
least-
what we have now.
Yeah, he's at least removal. We're back to red. This is pretty good for the red green deck, but I haven't seen like amazing white green enchantments either. And I just don't like these other creeps. Sacrifice call 1, discard 2 cards, make a zombie, plus X is just none of this is as good. So alright. Ooh, now there's doubling season.
Doubling season.
That is a good card.
Yeah.
There's also a non-red pack, so it's time to
Where's
look
where's World Queller? Choose a card type.
Yeah, sacrifice.
Yeah.
So Shriek Maw is all right. You know, it's
Mhm.
for. I think it's between Shriek Maw and Doubling Season.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to do Doubling Season because it has a bigger upside.
Yeah, I like Doubling Season.
Shriek Maw, I think, is maybe the more like disciplined pick, but this is like the more crazy. So let's do. And this is like good enough that if we see here now, we could like play red, white, green, doubling, double angels. So there's Sigil of the Empty Throne, but it's double white. But it's still early in the draft, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's Sacred Foundry. This I don't know if we have enough enchant. Maybe we should just take the Sacred Foundry because it's the only.
Well, we don't know that we're playing white either, right? So why would you play?
Right. Well,
take
what else are we taking? Then?
Yeah, that's true.
Take the double white card and not
No,
have
no,
the splash.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, let's just take this. It'll make a splash possible. We know red white is a
Sure.
good combo.
Sure.
So here
Sun drop
nothing
with
very
free dealt
good.
damage.
Yeah, that's pretty meh. Maybe just the spell bomb.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So here we take like dual lands again, just to possibly splash. There's this. This doesn't seem good enough. This is our first pack, right? It had this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's take the land. Ulamog's back.
Yeah.
I guess we're taking him, right? There's nothing else. I mean, we play Call of the Herd, which for doubling season, that's pretty weak sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take Ulamog.
I mean,
and
Green Maggot.
something could happen.
Hey, there's the sheep.
There's the sheep. He's not bad, actually. You know? Oh, I meant to reserve, not take.
Oh, well.
Sorry. But I think he's actually not bad. Okay, let's...
Maybe it's Goblin Slide. Maybe it's Hypnotic Spectre.
No, we're not playing a double black, are we? No. He's not good enough to splash. So all this is bad.
Terrible.
Guess we'll take World Queller.
Yeah.
Another 03 deck. The nice thing is our red is still pretty splashable. Ooh, well, that's Nahiri.
Yep.
That's a good card. That's a legit good card.
Mm-hmm.
Wildfire is alright if you have like Gilded Lotus and stuff like that. Stasis is okay too. Yeah, that's a good card too. But I think it's a Nahiri, right?
I love Nahiri.
It's just good. Okay. Oh, and actually, Doubling Season works really good with Planeswalkers because they come in with double the loyalty.
Oh.
So I had a deck where I had Doubling Season, and then I played Ugin, and he came in with like 16 loyalty, and I immediately ultimated him.
I mean, there's also Dark Salvation. That's black though, double X.
Yeah. All right. I am. Things are looking up here. We don't have any fixing for green, but I think this is a super high upside. I've realized the problem with this is it doesn't do anything by itself.
It doesn't.
So it's like a great enabler, but like you
Sure.
spend 5. It's sort of like Pyromancer's Goggles, like
Sure.
great at 5.
Take all Ulamugs.
Yeah, that's right.
So Siege Gang is right where Doubling Season is, right?
Yeah, that's true. There's also Plateau, which makes our Nahiri like actually playable.
Mm-hmm.
Siege Gang is good with Doubling Season if we have the Doubling Season, with a lot of ifs. Whereas Plateau will always be good in this deck, just because we're playing Nahiri no matter what, right?
Sure.
I think the Discipline pick is Plateau.
Okay.
Siege Gang is good. Well, these are the two of the best lands. Nothing very great in white or green. This is not that great. This is not that great. Venser's the best card, I think, but he's double blue. Baleful Strix is good too. It's also 2 colors we're not playing so far.
I thought you didn't like Baleful Strix.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Mm.
It's a good card. So maybe the Stinger? Oh yeah, he's a pinger. I thought it was the other. I thought this was the guy that only did
Yeah,
damage.
he's 0-1, but yeah, for 3.
Yeah. But you like ping things.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see
What
a
else,
bunch
right?
of other stuff, but yeah.
Here's our Archangel.
You're obviously Legions, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's such a good combo
With Doubling Season, yes.
It's actually, and it's good by itself too. Like I've played other cubes of this where you just play it and don't die, and then you just win. But yeah, if you can Doubling Season, it's super. Well, this would help with Doubling Season, but I think this is one of the best white-red cards. So that's fantastic.
So you're Garrison.
Couple good choices. There's Mr. Garrison.
Mm-hmm.
There's Fire Diamond for ramp. And then there's Huntmaster, who's also just a very good card. I think, though, it's between these two.
I think it's
I think it's Garrison, because actually Garrison is kind of like, he does the extra mana thing.
Yeah.
And I would like the ramp, but now that we have 2 really good cards with white, we're Garrisoning, right?
Yeah, I agree.
You could say that Garrison has a higher chance of wheeling than Fire Diamond.
I mean, there's enough to wheel. Like, I would even be happy with Dragonfire.
Yeah, I'd be happy with Dragonfire wheel. Okay, I agree. So now we have great mana for white. It's nice to have that taken care of, Overrun is 2 green heavy.
March of Souls is also great for Doubling Season.
Yeah, there's also Temporal Isolation, which is like the other guy that we didn't take,
We took him. We played with him last time.
No, I'm just saying there was a 2 mana ice enchantment that we didn't take in pass 1. There's also these Charmbreaker Devils. They're 6, and then you can like recur your Burst Lightnings or whatever. But I think the Temporal Isolation is just lower mana curve.
I like March of Souls.
You like March of Souls at 5, really?
Yep, with Doubling Season. I think you got to build a token deck on that, man. I mean, you're the one that says doubling season isn't enabling, but
Here's
we're
another
gonna pick some
allotment
cards that
draw.
enable it. This is we've seen this deck before, or this pack before.
Close look, I don't think we have.
Yeah, I was the one that said we should take. Oh, maybe I was
You're
thinking
confusing
Fulamog.
with Fulamog, yeah. I think Wake Thrasher might be the best card, but maybe just Mog Fanatic here
Maybe
is a
just
one
Mog
drop.
Fanatic. Yeah,
I mean, we're not playing these guys, right?
that's right. Maybe Mutavault.
Actually, Flicker Wisp is pretty good. He's a 3/1 flyer.
Yeah,
You know what? I think he might be better.
Bring someone back. I don't know.
We don't have like that much good stuff to flicker yet, but I think he's stronger than Mark Fanatic. We'll just like lose with him in hand, but I think 3/1 flyer is like a legit threat here. That's a gift.
The Chandra, yeah.
That is a big gift, and I will happily take her. So there's Wildfire. Although we have no artifact mana. There's also no other white cards or green cards, so it's either Wildfire or unplayable stuff, I think.
Yeah.
So let's just take Wildfire and put it aside. Oh,
So,
good. For
Firelight
doubling
Thicket,
season,
yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Great. And then I don't think... This is like pretty meh, meh aggro. This like green aggro stuff's just not that good, like it's sort of 1/1 that turns into a 2/2 and can grow, like...
Yeah, it's kind of like a Johnny Pride Mage, that went to 10/10 and
Yeah.
nearly killed us.
I guess we can sideboard this, and it's a flash creature and it makes tokens, right? So maybe with doubling season. Okay, so absolutely nothing. Well, since we're playing nothing and doesn't affect our opponents, we'll just take. Okay.
So that's great for tokening.
Yeah, that is. But let's do the Del. This is more castable.
Because of double green.
Double green, exactly. Oh, okay. We got the Mug Fanatic back.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
something.
we didn't get the Dragon Fodder back.
We did not get the Dragon
or any of
Fodder
the
back.
other ones, or
Yeah.
Huntmaster, or
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we got our Firelit Thicket. So we're still a bit light on playables. So we want like 7 more. For doubling season, what do we have? We have Assemble and 2 Planeswalkers. And Goblin Slide.
Yeah.
That works too. So here's Riss.
yeah,
It works with doubling season.
yeah, and it works in green or white.
That's right.
Right. What else do we have?
There's a Stirring Wildwood that's a multi-land for
Ooh,
green or white.
we gotta
But
go
I think
with
Riss
Riss.
is.
I think we
Yeah,
gotta
I
go
think
with
we gotta
Riss.
go for Riss. Yeah, he's. Oh, and there's also Dead and Gone.
Yeah, the
and
biggest
Portland
problem with the
Robbers.
Riss is that like
Is that
it's,
what?
it's green and white intensive all the
Green.
way through.
These are green or white.
Yeah, green or white intensive
Yeah.
all the way through.
But
Yeah.
you can just use them with a 1. I mean, as long as you have 1, right?
Well, and then you have two by the time you have 6. But yes.
Yeah. I think there'll be something good to wheel. There's Flame Tom Cov. There's also maybe Curse of Predation is good too. Whenever something attacks, it gets +1/+1. No, but that's the
No,
trap
no.
of not
Yeah,
having.
that's
Let's
right.
just go for the
Yeah.
early drop.
I mean, does doubling season double those counters?
Mm-hmm. It does. Okay,
Sprout Swarm.
Ooh, do we just take that?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
my
that's
you
the
buy
thing,
back
right?
shit, right?
Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, there's the Heart of Ramos, but okay, I'm okay with this. So it basically 5 mana. Yeah, and you convoke. So and this
Yeah,
can like
with
run away
doubling
with the
season,
game.
yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we really looking for fixing, right? Fixing would be fantastic. This is Bruna. It's not Gisela. Well, Yule Spires. I think we just take that. Right?
Yeah.
There's nothing
There's
else
Icy
that's-
Manipulator too.
Yeah, I think it's a little slow.
At 4/1 tap.
Let's have good mana. Yeah, here's some choices.
There's that Chandra.
Yeah, there's this Chandra, and then there's the Dragon Master Outcast. I think we want the Chandra.
I do like this Chandra quite a bit. I mean, you have to activate her, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think she's good. Well, there's also O-Ring.
We don't have a lot of removal. We have Burst Lightning,
You don't have a
Mog
lot.
Fanatic, and Titans, and that's it. But this is removal. She pings.
Yeah, she pings. Yeah, let's take her. I agree. And she's a planeswalker, so we're doubling season. Would really like another. I'm gonna take that almost over anything.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is maybe where Smokestack plays huge, but I mean, Gideon's
But there's
great.
Gideon. I think we take Gideon. It's too good.
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't know if we can fix him. There's Opal Titan, but there's I think Ruby Medallion. Almost everything we have is red, except for one card.
Yeah,
Two cards.
No, 3 cards, 4 cards.
Yeah, actually, maybe. Yeah, there's a few cards that wouldn't work.
But I'm not sure Flicker Wisp is being played anyway, so.
Yeah. Okay, let's take the medallion. Yeah. There's a lot to trigger on.
Yeah.
We might end up playing the Ram. I don't know about Wildfire. We might. Wildfire is great for like protecting your planeswalker. You know, assemble. Like assemble and then Wildfire next turn, and then you win. We have very good mana for which is nice. Well, this is tough. There's not a whole lot here. We're not really playing any artifacts.
I mean,
I guess
there's the Hydra, which has the counters,
card.
right?
Yeah.
There's Survival of the Fittest, but we don't have
Let's
giant
take
creature.
the Hydra. We have to.
Oh man!
I think we have to. It's so good.
I mean,
our mana is going to be total.
There's Descent of the Dragons for 6, but yeah.
The first path. No, let's take this. It's too fun. It's to live the dream.
Yeah, I
season.
know.
We're gonna have garbage mana, but that's okay. Oh, and we got the curse.
Yeah, or the maybe the
And the
outburst.
Dead Gone.
Maybe the outburst will come back
The
though.
curse is
Yeah,
so
let's
good.
do that.
Let's take. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing it.
Okay.
This is our
Are we
deck and-
cutting white then?
No, we're not. We're.
Okay.
We might not be playing the Ruby Medallion, but sure, Soul Warden, right? With all the tokens we're making.
Oh yeah. Call. Forgot about that.
This is terrible. Everything here is terrible. I guess we might play this. We'll probably not, but. And this is also terrible.
So it's Avatar of the Resolute, even though it's
We're
double
certainly
green.
not playing double.
Yeah.
We're not playing any of these. We'll just. Do we take Wildfire here? Sure. I think this is the card we're most.
Wait,
likely.
Wildfire?
Yeah.
Burning.
What else are we playing? Oh yeah, sorry. It's the same as Wildfire. It's
Oh,
the
okay.
Chinese Wildfire.
Okay. Okay, sure, yeah.
Xingye, is that how you pronounce it?
Xingye.
Xingye?
Yeah.
Something about like the 4 kingdoms or 8 kingdoms or whatever it is.
No idea. New leaf.
I don't know about the Ruby Medallion with the
You know,
how
so
much,
many
you know,
greens and
yeah.
but I mean
But
it's
that's on the
still
side.
like, well, depending on how many of the whites we play. It's still like,
Goblin Slime could be pretty good.
I'm telling you, man.
This deck, I don't know if it's a disaster or not, but I think it's more fun than the previous deck we did. And it has a much lower mana curve, which I like. We're not like, hey, let's hope we get to like 6, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we are, but we also have like a lot of stuff, like 1 to 3, you know,
Yeah.
to play. Goblin Slide. Yeah, maybe Flicker Wisp was.
I think cutting a double white is important. I mean, not that I know what to put in it.
Yeah, I agree that we want to prioritize single manas, but what else are we? We're low. We have Burning and Wildfire, so we can
You can put both of
We're
those.
very. We can definitely have a dedicated deck like that. The problem is we don't have much.
I think we put the
colors
hydrant
or
in.
anything. I think we put. Yeah.
Is that
Hydra's
double?
good.
Is that double
No,
green?
no, it's single.
Yeah.
It's a nice card. It's a must answer. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think we. Well, that's 23 right there.
That's
But I'm not
23.
sure. I'm not sure Flicker Wisp is that great.
I agree.
I think it double white.
I agree. The double white is tough. The Gideon is good enough, maybe.
Maybe.
The nice thing about green is it's all singleton.
Yeah.
The red, I'm fine with.
I mean, I would take out Flicker Wisp. Maybe put in one of the wildfire burning.
I don't know if we're really benefiting from wildfire though. We could play Caller of the Claw.
For each non-token creature in your
So if your stuff die, basically like they kill your stuff and then you make some bears. It's pretty mediocre, honestly.
Yeah, but it's better than Flicker Wisp. Sure, put it in.
I don't think it's better. Is it better?
It's better than Flicker
This is a
Wisp.
3/1. This is a 3/1 flyer.
You're never gonna cast it on turn 3.
That's true. That is true. I will never cast that on 3. Maybe the ram is better.
I mean, the ram is certainly reasonable. I mean, it's a big wall.
He's a wall.
Gains life.
Okay. I can see that. Do we play the ruby medallion? How many red cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These don't count because they don't.
Right. So 9 out of 9 out of 23.
Well, 9 out of 23 of our spells. That's
Right.
not awesome.
That's slightly less than 50%.
No,
right?
that fails too much. That's not as good as a land, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. All right, I think this is our deck, right?
Okay.
There's not a whole lot to... I mean, I guess Become Immense is a choice, too.
Nah.
Like, it's not bad to have one Delve card because, you can play it for cheap. But
Yeah.
I think these other cards are... Okay, so how much interaction do we have with Doubling Season? We have Chandra,
Mm-hmm.
who's actually a double doubler because she comes in with 8 loyalty and then makes 4 elemental tokens.
Oh, right.
So that's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
And when you
awesome.
plus her, she pluses 2.
Yeah.
Assemble is fantastic.
Yeah.
Sapperling Burst, fantastic.
Yep.
Gideon, also fantastic.
Yes,
He instantly
Yep.
exiles everything. She's also fantastic.
Well, all planeswalkers
Yeah.
has a Goblin Slag.
That's good. And we have a lot
Yep.
of non-creature spells, I think. right?
Predation
This
is
is
great.
works. Yep.
Yep.
This works
Storm is
great.
fantastic.
Riss,
Riss, yep.
fantastic. No,
Hydra.
no, and Chandra here and Hydra.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's
All right. Let's put in our lands.
Let's do it. So
Red, green, red, white.
let's sort it here. Okay, there we go. So we already have 3 for. So let's see what Magic suggests. I think we want at least 1. Well, this counts as white, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably want at least 5 forests.
Mhm.
This is saying 3 plains, 6. I think 3 plains is too much, given that we already have 4.
I agree.
So we could go to. What if it was 5? This way we have 5 of each.
No.
42. I
Yeah,
added 2
you added,
mountains.
you added 2 mountains, yeah.
So in this way we have how many white sources? We've got 1, 2.
Oh, you just removed the planes.
Oh, I did. Okay. So of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white sources, green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green sources, and red sources. Let's move this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm okay on the red. The green, so we can ignore Riss because he's both, right? So white, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white mana symbols to feed. And green, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to have more white than green, right?
Yeah,
7
technically
versus 5.
speaking, yes.
And so we have
Although-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 6. So we should trade out a force for a player.
Let's also look down at what our curve is for white and green.
So this one's white.
Mhm.
Both of these are white. Turn 2, white and white. This is not a turn 2 play. This is a turn 5 play.
Yeah, right.
That's right. So that's even more for white. Turn 3, we'd prefer green. And then turn 4. So early on we want
Early
white.
on
Later
white,
we
yeah.
want white.
That's right.
So that's even more reason to get rid of a green and put in a white.
What are we doing? No.
We're adding a green. Oh, right. We're adding a white. Decides to put in. Okay, so now we have six whites.
Yeah.
And Riss is this is actually relevant because we have tons for Riss, so this is playable.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
6 whites. Yep. 5 greens.
All right.
Yeah.
Should we do
okay.
it?
Let's do it.
Okay. Please, Jesus, don't suck. Maybe we can go to bed after this. First humiliating defeat.
Right. When it's like, wait till we get to turn 6 to play
Chandra.
sapling burst.
Just a second. Stop hitting me.
Right, exactly. You don't understand those sapling bursts.
I know
It's
we have
coming.
like.
It's coming.
It's totally
Just stop attacking me.
Just wait. I'll have Nahiri. Just. Okay. Come on, bros.
Okay.
Okay, we have lamb and
Playable,
we'll definitely play
okay.
this. So
I think we're gonna pay the 2 life, right?
No, we're
To play Mog Fanatic. Yeah, you
it's
are.
not worth it, is it? Why don't we let's play Spell Bomb, turn 1 Spell Bomb, and then we can decide if we want to pay 2 life with a feather.
Okay. I'm sure.
No,
I mean, your ram getting it back, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I can. I see what you're about that. If only we had that. Ooh, look at
There's your
this.
green. Fantastic.
Yeah. So now let's do a ram.
Mm-hmm. And our predation would be fantastic.
Watch this actually be good. We're like, how are we winning with this garbage? It's because he's playing black. Black sucks. That's why. Kenko's command. Awesome. Our curse is going to be way better than that.
Yep.
Because it's as soon as we attack. So
Yep.
boom.
Yep. It'd be 3-3, right? Oh, no, 2-2, unfortunately. Yes, but then we'll kill this other guy.
Player. I almost accidentally clicked mountain. That would have been a great fuck up. So now we'll attack. And we'll yield to this. Super relevant.
Mm-hmm. When he dies, does he deal damage to player?
No, I have to sack him. So in this
Oh,
case,
yeah, you
it's
gotta-
not
yeah,
worth
you
it.
just
I'd
gotta
rather
trade,
just
yeah.
like do one
Yep.
each, you know.
Perfect.
Watch the like giant sheep go all the way. Yeah, the nice thing is this already sort of paid for itself, right?
Yep.
We canceled the Kenko's command. That's scary. That's a combo piece. I don't like that. So let's play Mr. Garrison so that next turn we can Yamabushi.
Yeah.
So tap for a spell bomb. Mr. Garrison. Return this.
Oh, no!
No.
No! What are you doing?
Fuck! God damn.
What the fuck?
I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm so retarded. I hate my life. That's exactly what I was trying not to do. Fuck. So terrible. So terrible. Yeah. Sorry. Shit, such a retard. Such a fucking retard. Fuck me. Okay, let's try this again. Return the planes. he's doing the black like recursion stuff. So now I have to sacrifice a creature. I see.
Wait.
So I'll sacrifice this.
Okay. Yeah,
This
I
is
agree.
3.
Yeah.
Because the Hydra, then if he plays like something else.
How did he sack this guy? And,
Yeah,
he's
to
got
the
that. Yeah,
ice-
okay.
to the altar.
Yeah, there's his combo
Yeah.
here.
Jesus Christ. This is where some tokens would be nice, or some planeswalkers. Oh god, he can sack that too. So there's really no point in like shooting it, because then I'm killing my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
What did you do? You're going to attack first.
Yeah, I'm attacking, and then let's see what he does. Okay. And now we play Yamabushi.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow that terrible misplay of the land didn't end up affecting me, because I was going to play the other one anyway, but I don't know. So I just need him to not have any more creatures. Okay, he has creatures. I think
And he
we're gonna
creates a
die here.
5/5
Yeah.
legendary. Yep.
Yeah. So remember how I said black sucks?
Mm-hmm. I do remember how you said
Yeah,
that.
so- except for Grave Pact. That's good. Okay. Oof. I think we might be losing this. I mean, here it'd be great to get rid of this enchantment.
Yep, with, say, Rexic.
Okay, this is a thing.
We don't quite have...
We
We
can-
need 6, right? So we have 6. 1, 2,
We need
3.
5.
We have 5.
So we just maybe make... So when does this come back? It comes back when something else dies. Oh god, yeah. So I think we just start sprout. Maybe we can like somehow live until we get doubling season, sapling burst or something like that.
exactly.
Just win.
Don't forget to cast it. What are you doing?
I'll do it at the end of his turn. So
I see. Okay.
What, you think I like do stupid shit? Like, what, are you questioning me? What?
That's starting to get super annoying. This is but he's running out of cards though.
Yeah. Finally, he's only killing everything. Sacrifice a creature.
Yeah. You know what would be great? Here's some elf or something. Oh, but we don't have a creature to put it on.
Yeah. Yep. So I think we just take here, just to start the sprout convoke thing. We can afford it.
Okay.
There's no point in killing this. I'll just like, you know. Gosh, we'll buy back. So. I'd really like a doubling season. Okay. What's he doing? This feels like
Some damage to you. Some more
so
damage
he's just
to you.
sacking
Yep.
this thing.
To blast the
Okay,
station.
that's a thing. So will he survive?
4, 5, 6.
So we can play Gideon and kill his feeder? And then we just block the tuk-tuk? Yeah, okay. So white, red. Right, and then let's plus Gideon. So it'll be at 7, and then do we just burst lightning this guy?
Sure.
I guess I might as well wait, right?
No, because he doesn't have anything to spend his mana on right now. Right. I
Or
guess
we
he could
could
always
we could also kill Tuk Tuk
with what?
with a pirate spell bomb and a burst lightning. No,
not
that's not enough. 4/4. Okay. 2 and 2 it does.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah, let's just kill that. I want to use the spell bomb, right?
Yes, that's right. Sack it. You're getting?
Oh god, is he making another? He's making his like guy again. What happened? So
He's
much
just
stuff.
dealing damage to you. Maybe he'll run out of ammo here, you know, like creatures to sack.
That'd be nice, yeah. If he just has tuck tuck.
Yeah, so he's got one card in hand.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, if he runs out of creatures, we can start like.
So he's gonna kill Gideon though, right?
Nope, Gideon will be alive. Gideon will be alive.
No, because he can sack this with that to deal 1 damage to target player, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, but he attacked you.
So that's plus. So I think we Apocryphite and Burst Lightning this and Sprout Swarm, right? But the thing is, if I kill this, when he dies, he exiles, so it's not going to trigger the this thing.
Okay.
So that's good. Okay. And then can I still Sprout Swarm?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5.
you can't.
I
Yeah,
can't,
okay,
which is
yeah,
great.
okay.
Okay. Well, I can all do it as an instant, so I'll just cancel. Right.
Yeah.
I'll just do
Well,
it. Yeah.
I think, sure.
Might be able to salvage this. I mean, if I can get to this, you know. Okay.
What's the 15? Is that the
Yeah.
magic
And
number?
we're going to be able to do both here. So we're going to burst this, right?
Mm-hmm. Hit us down.
It was important to do that first, otherwise it would have made us sacrifice our own token.
Yeah.
So let's let the stat clear here.
So he brought a thing back.
Yeah.
Don't understand how that happened.
Okay, now we Sprout Swarm.
Yeah. But he's going to be able to...
Yeah, I know. I don't know if we can stop that, unfortunately.
This guy is that keeps coming back.
Every time something dies, he can spend 1 black and bring it back. So it's just like to prevent us from like.
Yeah.
So now Gideon's hit down. No? How did our Gideon not?
Well, he's attacking you.
Oh, he's attacking me. Oh,
Yeah,
he's not even
'cause you have
turning.
2.
Because and where's he getting the damage from?
Every time he sacks a
Sacrifice.
creature. Yep. Every time a creature comes into play, he untaps.
He untaps. I see. Yeah, so we're probably just dead here. He's just gonna play his like 2 creatures or whatever. But so
The only thing you can do is plus him.
now I can attack him.
Yeah, but you're dead next turn, right? So, I mean, I
Sure.
think...
Okay. No, I'm gonna attack. I think attacking is right. And then we can play both of them. But I think we're losing this anyway. See if he sacks his tuck tuck maybe. Oh, he can't. He can sack the tuck tuck, then bring this back, and then we're dead. Yeah. So it doesn't even matter if I attack him. He's got us dead on board. boop, and then kill this. Okay, yeah. I think we're I think no reason to give him more information.
Yeah.
We can't win here.
Crappy black, man.
Well, I mean, the recursion thing works when it works. I just think it's like you have to.
Yeah, well,
there's certain cards you have to have, right?
Yeah.
I've also rolled over like black decks that don't get their thing running.
Well, let's roll over this one.
So I agree. Flicker Wisp. Is there anything we want to change, really? Maybe Burning of Xingyi is good to just reset, but
Nah,
I don't necessarily
think so.
feel. It could. I mean, it could have, right? If we had in this game, we had like Planeswalker and then Burning, would have been like sort of tough for him.
Would it though?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that would have actually helped us. Maybe not, because he had the just like recursion guy, right?
Yeah, I mean, without mana, it may be hard to. But his creatures are so cheap.
Yeah. Okay, let's just run it back.
Okay.
I guess there's Collar of the Claw too, because he kills like stuff.
That might not be a bad idea, actually. I could see playing Collar.
Over what? Yeah, maybe over.
Maybe some of this like expensive stuff that we're not going to play.
Maybe we're trying to be too cute with Doubling Season here.
Oh, that's the core of our deck, man.
Yeah, maybe not Tagnarth.
Yeah.
You want his stuff is dying anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Unplayable.
Oh,
One land.
fuck.
Okay, this is playable, but terrible.
Yeah.
But I think
Terrible.
we have
Can't,
to keep.
Can't cast turn 2. Can't cast turn 3.
I think we have to keep
Yeah,
though, right?
keep.
Okay,
Yep.
that's something.
Take it. So something to cast on turn 2.
Yeah. So turn 5 Doubling Season, and we've got it. Why is it not like? Okay, we got lucky.
Chandra, yeah.
So attack doesn't really help, right? So just for Chandra. Okay, I think we're not attacking. Play Lillian of the Last Hope. That's not good for us.
Bye-bye, Chandra. Oh.
Oh, bye-bye.
Oh, right,
Yes.
bye-bye that. Okay.
And unfortunately, that's also bye-bye Mana Gorger Hydra, so not good to play that.
So you can get
We
rid
don't
of-
want to attack because that'll die.
Yeah, but you can ping him to kill him.
We can ping him to kill him. I guess we might as well. We can also just wait, though. So we do it now. Okay. Yeah, Chandra's oh god, it's happening.
Well, you gotta,
So we might
you
as well
gotta
do
ping him.
this
Yeah,
now.
ping him right now. Yeah.
Is it only target player? Only
Oh.
the target player. God damn, it's not even that.
Oh.
Alright, well I might as well do it, right? Yes. Somehow I feel like we're not gonna win this again.
Well, when you can't play 2/3 of the cards in your hand at 4 mana, even though they're less than 4.
But I promise, red's good. I promise. Oof.
Well, you promise white splashable.
It is, but these are good white cards, god damn it. Okay.
Yep, now Chandra's gonna kill him. Or sorry, Liliana will.
So I guess we need Doubling Season next. We need Runner. We need Doubling Season and then like
Well, we need need the mana for it too.
So, what can we actually have? God, this guy's doing a million things.
How can you bring it back? I don't understand.
Maybe
Oh, he used the -2.
Kintaro Yaman. Okay, well we can only play this, and it's just gonna die to Chandra. So there's no point in playing anything. Okay.
Fantastic.
The ignominy of 2/0/3 decks in a row. Okay, can't do jack about that. Oh, and is this thing again? Whenever another non-token dies, draw a card. Okay. And this is like slow down to the Festering Goblins too. Okay. And this is also a 0/1, so that will die instantly. So again, can't play anything. Yep. It's not happening. Oh Christ. That's a scary card. And you can sacrifice it. Okay, what's it gonna be? It's just pure goldfish, just like how does your deck do against somebody that does absolutely nothing? At least you sack your Rector so I can see what you're gonna get. What should be like a symbol of Legion?
Right, watch, he has all of our cards. This is
Wonderful.
better.
And now, well, again, can't play anything. It's just gonna die. Oops. Maybe I can like bounce my own garrison back. Wow.
Well, you did it once, so he's expecting it now.
Yeah.
You know.
Do that sweet move. Okay, here comes the Rector. Oh no, you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be the Grave Pact. Persophoris. Sure, deal 2 damage to me when you bring it back. Okay. Oy. So this cube actually not quite as good as the other one. I guess we can draw Chandra here and like attack with the 1/1 guys. Oh,
yep, that's something.
Awesome. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. That's just great.
So just like our cube, but
well, so
every
now
way better.
We can pay 2 life and play this guy.
Yeah.
And then +1, and then nothing happens.
Yeah.
Or we could play Yamabushi.
Yeah.
And then he's just gonna sack. Oh, he doesn't have Grave Pact. Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess Yamabushi is the only way we don't die, right?
Yeah. At least he's a blocker or something.
This is still not really.
And then the Legion.
Oh, we have an extra win, but that's fine. I don't know why I tapped the extra land.
So yeah, let's see. So average card. Average card. Average.
Well, this is a good card. This is good.
Liliana is pretty good. Yeah, yeah.
Liliana's definitely good.
Yeah. Yep. There's
But
just yep.
this is like a combo card.
Mm-hmm.
He's not like on its own it wouldn't be good. But
Sure. The question is, when do you think he drafted it, though? When do you think?
I don't know for combo decks like that. I mean, I think that's kind of Black's thing, is this kind of like recursion in the cube. I mean, obviously we're just not putting
5.
so 3. Can you kill us? So we're not dead yet.
So he's bringing another thing back from his. These cards have so much synergy, man. All of them. Look at that.
Yeah, and then brings it back. And then
Yep. So much synergy. you kind of have to ask yourself, like, how is that possible? Like,
I mean, the green-white enchantment deck is like that too. It's very synergistic, and so is tokens, right? You know, I mean, if you have the net token draw, you know, Riss, and then like.
That's true. That's true. It's just, I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
we ran into 2 games in a row. Maybe he just got the nut drawn twice or whatever.
Maybe.
He didn't even get Grave Pack this time, right?
Yeah. I mean, we just, we lost. I don't know. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to play another one tonight. I think I'm going to have to call it and do them tomorrow. All right, here we are for our game 2 with our pile of red, green, and white cards. That still has some random planeswalkers and double wildfires that we're not playing because we don't really have any artifact mana. All right, well, that's a reasonable start. We'll keep this. We'll play Lavamancer or Warden. I think we start with a Warden. Okay. Now we'll play our Lavamancer. Always have to do this. Now the question is it better to turn for Nihiri or Gideon? I think it depends if they play creatures or not, right? Okay. That's a thing we could destroy, but we don't have the land for it, so let's play this untapped. No. And then we'll attack. And we can end of turn isolate something if it's bad. Phyrexian Totem. Okay. And Heart of Ramos. Here comes the wildfire, maybe? Kind of want to just blow up that totem. So just in case he does have wildfire, I want to keep the plateau around. So if he does have wildfire, would we rather have Nihiri or Gideon? Not really sure. Maybe we want the wildfire. Yeah, maybe we want the Nihiri so we can at least like blow up his stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. That way we don't get hit on the swing back with our totem. I mean, he would need a black. Man, I wish he doesn't have, but... Wildfire? Feels like a wildfire to me. Yep, that's the wildfire. That's what I thought. Okay. So... there is the possibility of him activating this ravine, right? If he somehow, if he has a green mana, he could sack the Heart of Ramos. kind of bad for us. So option 1 is blow up the Heart of Ramus, and we lose our Nahiri. Option 2 is we plus Nahiri, and then we risk losing her to a hit. I think I'm okay with plussing because we want to get rid of these 5-drop cards anyway. So, yeah, let's discard, I think, Doubling Season. Okay. Yeah, and I think that at least gives us a way to kind of dig out. I mean, I agree. It's not great if he has, if he blows up at the Ravine, but if not, then we're in a good situation because we can blow up the Heart of the Pristine and still have our Nahiri alive. Okay. So if we're going to exile one, we might as well exile the Heart of Ramos, I think, since they're effectively the same, but this lets him burst for red. Okay. Kind of want to dig, but yeah, let's just exile this. Play that, and now we can at least do temporal isolation. Okay. That's could be a problem. Oh, and he's going to hit our... He's going to kill our Nahiri, right? Oh, no, he didn't. He, interesting. Alright, well, that's good. And that's a thing. What do we do here? Do we just cash in on Nahiri? Well, let's just play this at least. I can also see the argument for plussing just so that we can Gideon. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, let's see if we can get our Gideon down. Oh, Jesus. Tell me he can't play that. Yeah, he can't play that, I don't think. All right. So let's first play our Ram. And we can grow our guy. Let's discard a card. I think we'll discard the 5-drop here. Oh, shit. Yep, that was a mistake. Should have done that first, and then I could have cast both, and that would make an extra damage on Nahiri. Yep. So let's attack Chandra here. Okay, blowing out. Yeah, and I could have made sure that the Chandra was dead. Yeah, that was a mistake. So at this point, I think I'm just going to have to blow up the Fanatic here. Yeah, and we could have had the Fanatic and then played the Riss. Yeah, it would have made a real difference. Oh, Porophorus, huh? Yeah, that's problematic as well. So one option is let's do the discard. Let's do the discard first this time. Discard this. Okay, fantastic. Oh man, really wish I had the Mog. But I think now we're just going to play the Riss, and then we'll play the Riss and the Mog, and then we'll Gideon next turn. Just really got to kill that. So yes. Okay, and we'll be done. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We could have played Gideon a turn earlier. That would have made a difference. Is this another wildfire? It will not be great for us if that happens. It's not a wildfire. Be really nice. You know, I wonder if playing the plains was actually a mistake, because since we weren't that way, if he did have the second wildfire, we're still another step up on Gideon. Fall of the Titans. Okay. It's fine. Oh, good. Okay. So here I think we want to Gideon and then just blow up some stuff here, right? Let him have his. Exile target enchantment. I wonder if I should just exile his Porophorus here. Yeah, that seems like a thing. Yeah, let's do that. And yeah, we're done. Alright, 2 active planeswalkers. Now even if there's a wildfire, I'm not feeling too bad. Outpost Siege. Okay. Cons. There's my own Chandra. So I think we just want to make our... Guess I want to just grow Nahiri here, or do I just want to cash this in? Cashing it in sounds... There's definitely a lot to be said for just cashing in Nahiri so that he's got nothing and facing an active Gideon. Because this sort of does let him start to draw out of stuff. Okay, I can do that. Okay. It is tempting to keep the Nahiri around, but basically my thought is he's going to draw an extra card a turn. He has enough mana, he can play everything. So this way making it harder for him to have, like, he has fewer outs this way. Okay, now I can start convoking the Sprout Swarm, which will be nice. Wonder if I just grow Gideon now. Ooh, or maybe I just play Chandra. Playing a Chandra sounds great. Got 9. Go ahead and make your Tuk Tuk. Okay. Cash in the Gargant on here? No, he doesn't. Alright, nice. So, similar deck to ours. We did pretty well there. Soul Warden doesn't seem fantastic against him. Maybe Ruby Medallion is good. Is more good. Just because of the Wildfire. I don't think there's a need to side these in. Actually, Color of the Claw is not bad either, huh? If he Wildfires, then... Yeah, that's a thing too. Maybe we just bring in the Collar. Okay, I can see that. Let's try this. Okay. Well, we have a Hydra and mana, so we'll keep this. Okay, let's start out with a Spell Bomb. So might as well play the Garrison, because if he blows that up, we have more lands in hand. But let's see, if I do that, then do I have to discard? No, because I'll play the Garrison, and then return this, so I'll be at the same number of cards. But I do not want to use the Spell Bomb. for 3 if things get bad. Kind of want to keep the Sacred Foundry around in case he wildfires, you know, to rebuild. Okay. That seems... Let's see. I feel like I want to kill that now. Can I? Deals 2 damage. So I could use the bomb and a burst lightning to blow that up. Or I can Fall of the Titans for 3 and burst lightning. Yeah, maybe that's good. Ooh, actually, if I burst lightning, right? Then does that make a difference? Then I have 3 mana left, and I can do the surge cost on burst lightning, and then I have X. So that's can I do? Then let's think about this. So then X equals 2, and I do 2 damage to each instead of X equals 1. So it ends up being the same thing, right? But okay, might as well just do it this way though. With surge, so we'll do this and I guess this. So it ends up being the same, but good to know. Okay, so now let's see if he has the wildfire. That would be the Actually, wildfire wouldn't work now because it would survive. The Hydra would survive. That's something. Yeah, it's kind of annoying now, the Hydra at this size. He's attacking. So play a forest because I have the thicket. And for Yamabushi, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hydra's starting to get annoying now. Actually getting really hard to deal with, I think. He could have like a rolling thunder type thing. 5, 6, 7, yeah. But even then, it'll grow, and it'll be one bigger. And he is facing lethal. So he's got to do something. Not obvious how a red deck is going to deal with the Hydra. That's at 6/6, and any spell he plays will at least become a 7/7. Because usually what red has to do is it has to blow like a couple direct damage spells, like I did on the Lightning Crafter. But the problem is each spell he casts will grow the Hydra by 1, so then it's really an 8/8. And if we're threatening up to 3 points of direct damage with Kumano as well. So chumping with little guys, I can clear up to 3 of defense. And don't forget about this Pyrite Spellbomb. That will also be relevant at this kind of life total. What can he have? Wildfire will not do it. Porophros. Okay. So I think this is lethal. All right. Well, redemption for game 2, for match 2. All right, here we are for match 3. I think Mana Gorger Hydra is especially good in this version of the cube. You know, there's not as much removal. I mean, of course, there's still removal and there's bounce, but it seems like there's not quite as much of it. First. Alright, well 3 mana, it's a bit slow. I have mainly 5 drops, but I'm alright. We can always do Fall of the Titans for 3 to kind of stabilize things. Guess maybe we should have started with Force in case he had like Strip Mine or something. Alright, we got an unplayable Ram here. Well, we know that happens. That happens in a mana base like this. Okay, is this the black Suckers deck? Well, good news is we got another mountain, so one more land and we're good to go with stuff. Uh-oh. That is quite scary. I think the net draw here would be Forest and then Sapperling Burst. You can just make giant stuff. Ooh, a Nihiri. Sadly an unplayable Nihiri. That's unfortunate. So now we're kind of in a pickle. We really want to land next turn, and the best possible thing we could get would be obviously a Plains. At which point I think we just play Doubling Season and then Nihiri. Ooh, Lillian. Okay, that's Not great for us. Discard. And then, yeah, we can't really... So what do we discard here? Maybe the ram is not that exciting. And end of turn, are we trying to... Titans for 1? That just seems bad. That just seems bad. Planes, come on. Yes. Okay. So, playing a creature is not going to be great here. So I think what we want to do is just doubling season and then Nahiri, right? So yes. Don't have anything good, an artifact or creature card. What's our best creature? I guess we could ultimate for like the siege gang or something. Seems fairly meh. Let's get rid of Tag North here. Well, we could burst Lightning with Kicker the Liliana. Or Nahiri and Exile. Yeah, maybe we... So if we Nahiri and plus, then she'll 8 and she'll gain 4, so she'll have 12 loyalty. And he can attack us down to 8. Yeah, so then we can't ultimate her, so we could just use her ultimate now, which doesn't really... I'm trying to think what other creature... We don't have... I think the best... these are the biggest creatures we have, right? So I don't think we want to ultimate her. Maybe we just -2 her. The problem is then we're facing... Liliana, but we can always just burst lightning her. So yeah, let's do that. Let's Nahiri. And we can just start like exiling stuff. We could also burst and then, if we draw a land, we can burst and then Fall of the Titans for, ooh, or we could, yeah, we could just burst and then Fall of the Titans for 1, 2, 3. And that, yeah, that might be good too. Ooh, I wonder if we should have just done that. Well, let's see. Okay, so let's get rid of Kumano. So I think ideally is we draw land, because then I think we can kill Liliana with Burst and Fall. Oh, Jesus. The nice thing is I think I can exile his Marin here. Alright, land. Land would be ideal. Great, okay. So let's think about this. So 2 here brings her to 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We follow the Titans for X on Liliana and the Assassin. Oh shit, yeah, I can't exile because it's not tapped. So let's do that. Do I want to kill the Marin of Clan Blah, or do I want to kill the Assassin? I don't care as much about the Assassin, so let's do this. So yes. Okay. Cast with search. So him, and do I care about whenever it dies you get experience? Yeah, let's just kill this. Plus we're being efficient, right? It does 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yes. Okay, and let's discard a card. We don't, so we just +2. Okay. And now we're drawing off the top. And if he attacks with the Assassin, we can... Well, he'll probably attack with the Assassin and then Nightmare and bring something else in. Okay. Right. Of course, of course. Oh, Chandra, Fire of Kaladesh. Alright. So I suppose we want a Chandra. Seems good. Dismember, okay. Is she not doubling when I'm plussing her? control. Alright. Alright, so let's definitely discard a card. Yeah, it did not double. I wonder why not. Ooh, like that. That's exactly what we want. Alright. We have the ultimate combo. So I wonder, why does the Planeswalker uptick not double? It's why do they come into play with double tokens but not double counters, but not uptick with double counters? Okay. When a creature dies, I sack a creature. So that means I want to just... He's gonna... Maybe I just let him kill my Nihiri. Yeah, I don't want him to kill Nihiri though. I'm okay with like losing a burst. Yeah, I don't want to lose my Nihiri. Okay. Alright, graveyard recursion stuff. I guess maybe collar is good against this kind of thing. You know, it's more, yeah. Maybe that's better than, like, the ram. Maybe isolation isn't that good against him, you know, since he has, like, a lot of sacky stuff. Let's do that and bring in a collar with a claw. I think other stuff is good. Yeah, and in case we do need here, yeah, these are two biggest creatures. So yeah, her ultimate's just not that amazing, really. But yeah, just exiling creatures is good. Okay. Oh, 2 mana. Yeah, we'll start with that. We have a Mug Fanatic. Whenever a land enters, you can bring it back. Yeah, it's annoying. So this doesn't do a whole lot, right? If I kill it, he just brings it back. Seems poor. Seems like I'm much better off playing a Spell Bomb and a Lavamancer and trying to get my Curse of Predation up. And he cannot block, right? So. Okay, you can hit, that's fine. I'm not gonna block. I'd like to curse. Relentless Dead. Okay. When it dies, you may pay X. If you do, return another zombie. Alright, that's unfortunate. I see. So now, if I kill it, it just comes back to his hand, which is kind of not bueno for me. I think I want to just draw the card here, because I really want to get that Curse of Predation. exactly the best thing for me, but at least now I can curse next turn, and that should help. Okay, we'll just take it. Kind of problematic. Top 2 cards. So I guess here I curse. It's not great. I can curse of predation. Attack, they become 2/2s. He blocks the fanatic. And then it becomes 3/3 next time. And it's not really fantastic for us. It might be better to do the Burst Knight Lightning plus other thing combo and just like drop the curse now. So let's do that. And we take one more hit. Okay. I'm just going to take it. Smokestack. I can see that becoming a problem. Well, let's see what we get with this. Oh man, if only. I don't think we're going to get to the mana for this, unfortunately. But let's attack first. Yeah, we can at least start killing his things, I suppose. We can do this for one. That doesn't get a whole lot, so okay. Yeah, we may just lose to the stack here. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. See if we can just live. Definitely the best thing we can have is land. Yeah, discard a card. That's quite good. So he's got the on the Bloodghast. Let's just burst this. Just because this maybe I can, you know, do the Follow the Titans on these two or something. Some other turn. because now we sag this. Oh, I should have tapped so that I could at least surge on this. I don't have time to like tap anymore. Yeah, that was bad. Okay. Okay, so now we have, this of course doesn't help with the life situation. If we attack, he can just take it and hit us on the swing back. I think we can just concede here. I don't see how we would get out of this. Okay. Maybe this is good. Over, what's kind of slow? Maybe Chandra's slow. Feels bad to take Chandra out. Maybe the Curse of Predation's trying to be too cute. Doesn't actually like do anything by itself. Yeah. I can see that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need the Curse of Predation. I mean, if we're starting to make tokens, I think we're winning. Okay. Tough choice. 2 forests, so we can definitely play a Collar of the Claw eventually. Can't play any of these other cards. So we need white, or red, white. You can see that being pretty bad. I think we have to mulligan. Okay, this is better. At least we have all our colors. And we can lead off with Soul Word and then play something. So we will keep. And we both mulliganed. Yeah, I mean, if we can get to 5, that's good, right? So I'll put this on. Do we want this? Yeah. Sure. Isolate this. Maybe just isolate that. Yeah, let's do it. Maybe I didn't want Sprout Swarm. Although I can Convoke. So, ooh, I probably should have just convoked Sprout Swarm, shouldn't I have? Well, no, I wanted to. So next turn I can convoke Sprout Swarm. Next turn I can convoke Sprout Swarm with buyback. Not the weight we were looking for, but so do we Yar? No, I think we just keep these guys untapped, and when he does his thing, we do the Convoke, right? That's what we want. Yeah. Okay, so let's cast with buyback. No. We want green. Nice. So what is he gonna do? Discard, draw a card. Okay, well, not exactly what we wanted for Gideon here, but at least we know next turn we can make a Gideon. And in the meantime, we can make another sapling. Now I'm wishing I had the Curse of Predation. Liliana here. Fleshbag Marauder. Okay. Let's just cast with buyback. Well, the Gideon's going to be nice and large. That's for sure. So we can start like this. Okay. So, boom, 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 boom. Gideon. Let's make them big. Alright. And they have some jumping to do. This will not be that good compared. Oh boy. This is not good for us. This is not good for us. This is where we really need an Ahiri, I think, off the top to survive. Because I don't know if we're going to beat the Grave Pact. I might as well sack this since... Yeah, well, we might as well block, I think. Really need an Ahiri here. That's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. Well, we can grow him more. And maybe see if we can eventually chump. Okay. We can't even really activate this, can we? Nope. Okay, well, maybe you could just buy us some time. Guess if we could draw like land, doubling season, sapling burst, this might be, overwhelm him. The nice thing is the sapling burst would make guys that we could use to convoke with Sprout Swarm, so I can see making a giant army really quickly. Alright. So, I wonder, if I make a dude and chump, then I can plus him next turn and threaten. And that way if I draw land with Sapperling Burst, I have the out to exile everything. The problem is I lose my Sprout Swarm if I don't draw land, and I'm in a really bad place. So the highest upside is I sack this, draw land, play Burst, and then I think I win. But then I lose if I don't have a land on top of my deck, because then I just have like nothing. Whereas if I just take the hit, I'm sort of keeping the status quo for another turn. And I can still Sapperling Burst too. Yeah, so let's just take the hit. That way at least we can start like chumping things, Alright, and it was not land anyway, so. Okay, and we can play the Spell Bomb. And we do it for a card. No, we can do it for a card at the end of this turn. Now we can kill our Gideon, I think, with the Blood Throne. Oh, Christ. That's problematic. I didn't even notice that. Attacking with a vampire. Interesting. Wonder why not. 2, 4, 6. I guess we just let him do that, right? Yeah, that's fine. Maybe we have like one more turn to draw out of this. Okay. Ooh, so that would have been a reason to Chandra. Yeah, well, but okay. So now I think we plus Gideon and Burst. Yeah. Okay. All right. So if we can just create enough chumpers, we can win with Gideon, right? That's all we need. And I have to do this during declare attackers, unfortunately. But if he if he sacks and kills a creature, then I just sack that creature. So I think it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So is this okay? Can I make enough chumpers? Maybe so. So if we can do this, play forest, float mana, exile everything else, then dump Chandra and have the Gideon. It's that's really sweet. All right. Okay, so he can discard, so he's got another creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he has 7 creatures he can make. So I can make up to 6 1/1s. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's only got 5 attackers. So, yeah, I think that's fine, right? And if he does something, then I can create another one. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So I have to sack. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just 4 blockers. Yeah, and I don't want to sprout swarm. I guess I just might as well make one more, right? Well, okay. And then I might as well just yield until end of turn, right? Alright, well he got my Gideon. so now we can Chandra. Let's plus the Gideon. And let's do -1 to each creature. Okay, can I beat my 2 planeswalkers? Let's see. Alright. Okay, that's not amazing for us, but we can exile. Do we just want to cycle and look for something else here? Let's grow. And then we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, let's just plus Chandra here. And Yar, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll play a Chandra and then I can like Color of the Claw flash. Okay, can Color of the Claw. Let's grow this guy up. Ah. Okay, fine. Let's do a -1. Oh yeah, what are we gonna do about that? not spawn to jump, I guess. Guess I only did 9 to convoke with buyback. So maybe I should have done that. Don't forget I can hit pretty hard on the swing back. You can do the minus, right? And then just hit really hard. Okay, so let's cast with buyback. I think I'm going to lose on time. Yep, yep. Let's just doing this here. Might as well just yar. Alright, well, that was a good match, I thought. I think I really needed. Oh man, and then the Hiri. Woo! He didn't. Okay, that was. I didn't even see that interaction. Yep. I figured he's indestructible. Yeah. That is brutal. Might as well play it out, but yeah, I think that's it. That's GG. Really needed that in the Hiri. But, you know, I've only got one out to that, so I can't really expect that to happen. Yep, I think we are dead. Yeah, yeah, we're locked out. Well, good for him. He beat 2 active planeswalkers. That was pretty much the best my deck could do. Alright, well, we will concede. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Not the greatest result, but it was fun playing, and that's what matters. Alright, take care.